Despite already playing 2 games against Jordan, Gilas Pilipinas finds itself still adjusting to each other and the FIBA rules, especially on fouls called. The second meeting between the two squads failed to conclude following a verbal altercation between the two opposing coaches. Lessons remain to be learned on how the game is played in the international stage. One of the biggest adjustments for Gilas was getting used to the physicality of the PBA, which they are bringing to FIBA-ruled games and practices. In the first game against Jordan, Beau Belga had a little spat with Zaid Abbas after an accidental contact. The second game had Christian Standhardinger and Wanzeh going up against each other as well. Beyond that, there were other minor physical plays that took place. It's going to be a lesson for us in terms of the physicality. Kasi ine-expect ng players natin Yong PBA fouls. Yong PBA fouls, hindi foul yan sa international, said Guiao. You kind of have to make the adjustment mentally. You have to make that mental adjustment that PBA fouls are not the same as international fouls. So that's one thing this series or 2 new games are going to help us with. SAP Ryan Gregorio agrees that our local players are still adjusting to FIBA calls, especially that we are fielding a different core of players compared to the Chat Reyes era. Well, the pressure is something that we need to do because we need to know how to play in a FIBA environment, said Gregorio. It's totally different from the way these guys are playing in the PBA, the way the game is being officiated, and the physicality is a norm. With the infamous brawl between Gilas and the Boomers, Gregorio is confident that lessons have been learned from back then and the national pool has more control now. It is not like we get into a physical altercation and it's gonna be a fight. I don't think that is the order of battle here, said Gregorio. The adjustment is very important for us to pretty much understand that in FIBA, physicality is embraced. But again, it should never be a situation wherein violence is going to erupt.